Hello. So having a child, having one child, financially hasn't got a lot of constraint on you, especially if that child hasn't got any medical issues. There are few people who have one child, but this child has got a lot of issues, medical issues, psychological issues, mental issues, lot of these spectrums, and it is very challenging. They have challenging behaviors, which my heart goes out to these parents because even though they have one child, they don't have the time to do all these luxury things that I'm talking about. But let's say that your child is normal, your child is okay, your child hasn't got any of these conditions that I'm talking about, and they have um, good brains, they are ready to learn hard and achieve higher. You know, it's easy and cheaper for you to sponsor or look after your child to go to uni, go to and do their PhD, masters, wherever. The sky is the limit. And then they will be very high achievers because you don't have any financial constraint. You don't have to divide your money or your income among 5 children or 3 children or even 2 children. Because I think the more you have, the harder it becomes. But some people are rich, they are billionaires. They can cater for 100 children and they will not feel it. I'm talking about normal people, normal family, working class family that don't have billions, they don't have properties, they did not grow up with inheritance. Every penny they earn, they work hard to get it. That is the sort of families and single families and parents that I'm talking about. So don't get me wrong. I know people are there, they've got 10 children. My dad had 12 biological children, 12 biological children, and adopted children. Yes. My father was not a rich man, he was just a working class man. And all the 12 biological children and the adopted children did not lack anything when we were growing up. We all went to boarding schools. We had 2 hot meals a day. We had new clothing occasionally on birthdays and Christmas. So there are people who have a lot of children and they can manage financially. But there was no day that we ever had a family holiday. Never, ever. And we never, ever had a family holiday. I never went on a holiday with my father, my mother, and my siblings, my brothers and sisters, and our extended family, my adopted brothers and sisters. We never, never, ever had that opportunity. Why? Because it's too hard. Financially, it's very expensive. So we never, ever had it. But just imagine if my father had only 2 children or one, we could enjoy a very simple weekend away from home. But no, we never had any of that sort of thing. My generation is different from this present generation. This present generation, because of technology, internet, YouTube, and social media, even in the remoteness places that like where I am now, I'm in the outback of Australia, very remote. The weather today is nearly 40 degrees. Inside is 36 degrees. Yeah, that's the sort of thing I'm talking about, very remote. Most of the houses here are wooden houses, but they have air conditioning. So if you come from places like this, even though you don't live in the big cities, because of social media, you know everything that is going on around you. So you put pressure on your family. Let's go on a vacation. Let's go on a holiday. I want to go and visit my friend. I want to go and visit my cousin if they believe in extended family. So it's easier to have few children, if you want them to have a good life like traveling, vacations, excursions, go to after school clubs. After school clubs do so many things. They learn how to play music instruments, swimming, soccer. It's not, all these things are not free. It involves money. And remember, the more you have, the more you deprive your children from all these things. You deprive them because you don't have the money to pay for all the 5 children to go and learn swimming. Thank God some countries like Australia, swimming is free for children, I think 0 to 1 year or something like that, or more, I don't know, but something like that. I know that there's something like that, but I don't know the age gap, the age gap. But we are privileged that the government is investing. But tell me, my country Ghana, my country of birth Ghana, how many people know how to swim? If there is a swimming pool, it's a private pool. You have to pay to get in there. And how many people will pay to go into a private pool? If you have 5 children, can you pay for all of them? How many people do you pay? Can you pay for your children to go and learn musical instruments? Unless they learn it from church, which can be a bit free. So, family that have got 1 child, you have a lot of privileges. You have a lot of advantages. Don't let anyone put pressure on you to have more kids, more children, because they are not the people who are going to look after your children for you. You have 1, thank God for that. Put all you can and give this child the best life they can. And with the help of God, you are not going to regret it. Someone will say, what if that child dies? What is going to kill that child? So don't even think about it. That child will survive and grow up and be a beneficial adult to this, our generation and the generation beyond.